everybody, and oh Jesus, okay, interrupt me.
Okay.
Hello, everybody, and God damn it!
I'm not even doing this on purpose. I'm just good.
Hello, everybody, and welcome
Okay.
to Paltry Squabbles.
That one was on purpose.
I could tell.
I won't do it again. Comedy comes in threes. One more is too much.
I was about to start slightly earlier, and then you did say something else, and I was like, good thing I didn't start then. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Paltry Squabbles. We'd like to thank you so much for joining us here again. My name is Blaine.
And I'm Alex.
Thank you so much for listening to our episodes we have already released. Great seeing everybody watch it. Or, I guess, listen to it.
We've been really excited to watch the numbers climb, and we're really excited to watch them climb for this episode. Tell you what, Blaine, I think we make this one our best one yet. Let's go.
Oh, easy peasy, baby.
Getting better every time. I hope. I think.
I like to think so. Even if it's not, it's like, don't give a shit. Oh, absolutely, we're doing great. So, one of the big newses in the world, the Winter Olympics started less than a week ago.
Ooh, really? I
Yep.
say that. I mean, I did know that the Winter Olympics had started. I'm not that oblivious. I'm pretty oblivious sometimes.
Yeah, we just gotta, set the precedent. Gotta have a little bit of conversation. Like, ooh, really? I obviously knew that. But go on instead. And it got me thinking, what's the better Olympics?
Oh, winter.
The winter? No.
Yeah.
No, it's the summer. By a mile.
Okay, listen, Blaine. You know that I hate the winter. We've talked about it.
Oh, if you've listened to us at all, you would know the two of us detest winter.
Fucking the worst. But the Winter Olympics are cooler. I mean, you got snowboarding, you got skiing, you've got bobsledding, curling looks like fun. What other winter sports are there?
That's it.
You got ice fishing, you got polar bear wrangling.
I wish, well, maybe not the first one. Can we have polar bear wrangling as an Olympic sport? Petition. Let's get a petition going.
You got snowshoe marching.
Well, see, those are all, half of the things you just made up made up.
You got icicle nose length contests. That was my favorite.
Icicle nose length contest?
Like you get snot icicles out of your nose, and whoever gets a longer one wins.
Okay, that's what you meant. I was thinking, you make icicles, but they just so happen to be coming out of your nose. And I guess that is exactly what it is. But see, nah. Half of those are made up. They're not even real. I have a ton that are actually, fun and good to watch. You mentioned snowboarding. We have skateboarding. That's basically the exact same thing, except you can do mine basically anywhere. You have to do yours on a hill.
Yeah, and so it's more dangerous and extra fun.
If you fall, you land on snow. If you do skateboarding, you land on, concrete or pavement, whatever the hell it is. You got bars, metal beams that you can land on. You got...
And why would you want that?
Hardwood half pipe or whatever. Because it's more edgy and cool. Goddamn, that guy fell straight on the concrete. Goddamn.
Listen to how much more dangerous that is. Danger isn't cool, Blaine.
Oh, if you live on the edge. If you live on the edge like me.
Snowboarding is much safer. Only one guy died in bobsledding that one time, maybe two. How many people have died
that was
bobsledding?
luge. That was luge. Yeah, luge is when the Georgian died.
I see. Does luge use something similar to a bobsled?
Bobsled is a 4-man boat on skates? I don't know. And luge is basically a 1-man thing that I don't remember if you're facing feet first or head first. I think feet first.
Okay. Luge.
But yeah, bobsled is much safer because it's in a big boat with 4 people.
I see.
Congrats to the Jamaican bobsled team for making it to the Olympics.
So yeah, the Winter Olympics, it has luge, it has frostbite endurance, it has snowball fight. That's a good one.
You have water polo, coincidentally. You just do it underneath the ice.
That would be sick.
That would be badass.
How long can you stay alive?
You have hold your breath contest.
I think that's just a Coliseum game. I don't think they do many of those in the Olympics. Maybe they should.
I mean, I guess they have hold your breath contests in the Summer Olympics too, because you are in the water more.
That's true.
Which, boom, right there, so cool. But yeah, actually though, you have so many more games in the Summer Olympics. you have all the swimming events, which are actually very fun to watch. I don't know if you know this.
I don't.
You have all the swimming events. You saying you don't know that, or
I don't know that.
Disagree?
I don't know that, and I do disagree.
They are very fun to watch, though. You also have the beach volleyball. The volleyball, just any of the volleyball matches are very fun to watch. Like, I got into it. You can really get into it.
Volleyball's a pretty intense sport. Yeah, volleyball's dope by my books.
Yeah, the cool ones, like snowboarding, Jesus Christ. Skateboarding.
Yeah, see, that's one of the first cool ones that comes to mind, isn't it? Oh, wow, I wonder how that is.
Yeah, and then you have the fucking other ones.
Yeah, but what about grace? Okay, what does Summer Olympics have for a graceful sport? Dressage? I don't even know if dressage is in the Olympics, but it shouldn't be. I think it is.
I don't even know what that is.
It's the after the episode, I'll have you look it up. It's horses walking correctly. It's very boring, but some people love it. But for Winter Olympics, you've got figure skating. That's so graceful. It's so amazing. I guess you do have gymnastics in the Summer Olympics.
Oh, yeah.
But gymnastics is an inside sport. That doesn't count. They just threw a dart at a board and landed on summer.
I mean, ice skating is also an indoor sport that you do.
Yeah, but it's an ice indoor sport, so it does count towards winter. That's a winter activity. That's the reason hockey happens in the winter. It's because that's when it's cold, so that's when the ice is the happiest.
You do know they also play an outdoor hockey game at least one time out of the year. And this year it was extremely cold, like the coldest on record.
Did anyone die?
Unfortunately not.
I was going to say good, but...
I was...
maybe I should
specify... Maybe I should specify. Not. I was saying unfortunately as a joke. I'm not like, damn it, no one died this time.
No, that's our next argument. Should someone have died at the hockey event? Would that have been pleasurable?
Pleasurable, eh?
Yeah, that's the best word I could come up with. I mean, if...
it's the wrong choice.
Assuming that you're disappointed that someone didn't die, then you must be pleased if someone did. So pleasurable.
Yeah.
You derive pleasure from dead people. You fucking freak.
Good God. Good God. I mean, another good graceful thing would be, like, synchronized diving. I mean, it's pretty badass seeing them, like, do literally the exact same thing at the exact same time. It's pretty neat.
Oh, look, 4 people can do the same thing. If I was going to watch them do the same thing, why don't I just watch one person?
Because it's more impressive them synchronizing and aligning so perfectly.
I did marching band in high school, same thing.
Yeah, so you know how difficult and talented you have to be to do it.
I mean, we practiced 4 hours a week or so, 3 hours some weeks, and then we had one big practice once for like 5 hours on a Saturday. So it's really not that hard, I don't know.
Plus, there's so much more variety in the summer sports. You have so much more you can do. You have javelin. You can toss a javelin. Can you toss a javelin or anything dangerous like that in the winter? No, the most you can do is hit someone with a hockey puck flying at like 100 miles an hour.
You got hockey. You got snow cone making. I love the Winter Olympics. They're my favorite.
Goddamn, if I don't, do you love me a good piss cone?
Why do you just automatically go there? There are other ways to flavor snow cones, Blaine. I can't... Is this the first you're hearing about this? You don't have to piss on them and then eat them. You can get, like, syrups at Walmart. You can make them berry flavored. You can make them watermelon. You can get so many flavors. You don't have to eat your own piss. I don't care what Bear Grylls says.
They did make that pretty much exact joke in Monsters, Inc. Remember they're in the wilderness and they meet the abominable snowman?
Oh, yeah.
And he was like, oh, no, don't worry. They're lemon.
I do recall that.
Making the joke that, oh, this is piss that I have here. Piss cones.
Piss cones for you to eat. Wow.
Delicious. But no, don't worry. They're lemon.
Well, how was Pixar allowed to do that?
Because they're freaks and I like it.
Pixar, piss cones are a little bit kinky for 8-year-olds, you know, that's all I'm saying.
But for adults, it's just right.
To be fair, that movie I think was made for adults because monsters are very scary, so...
But it also had a nice message.
I still can't watch it. Too many scary monsters.
Yeah, I'm honestly, Randall is kind of terrifying, though.
He's the purpley dude, yes?
Yes, he is Steve Buscemi.
Is he played by Steve Buscemi?
Oh, yeah, can you not tell by the voice?
It's been a long time, but that's fantastic. Oh, and also I've never seen the movie because it's too scary because it has monsters.
Yeah, I forget who else plays who, honestly. John Goodman plays Sully, duh.
I love John Goodman.
He's a good guy. Yeah, piss cone making in the Winter Olympics.
Yep.
Yeah, you have all the running sports in the summer.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, like
I can
all
watch
the running
someone
sports
run
in the
faster
summer.
than I can and be like, oh, they ran so much and suffered so much shit so that they could do that. That sucks. I'm not gonna.
Yeah, because you can't run that fast.
It's not that it's not impressive, because it is. It ain't fun to watch. You see snowboarders doing flips, you see skiers doing flips, you see figure skaters doing flips.
Oh, I would love to see a figure skater do a flip.
I would too. You
They
see
spin?
hockey players.
Absolutely, they spin.
You see hockey players doing flips.
You see hockey players getting punched in the face.
Yeah, that's a good sport right there.
Yeah, hockey's pretty badass, I will say. That's all I'll say about that's good about the Winter Olympics. Hockey's pretty badass. But nah, summer is definitely the better sport. More sports. It goes on for longer, I think. Might be just talking bullshit. You got the better sports.
We got yeah, I'm out of Winter Olympic sports, but they're all good, even the ones I forgot.
Winter Olympics also suck because it takes place in the winter.
See, I do hate the winter, but the Winter Olympics can be watched from inside, where I have to be already, so.
Yeah, but if you're going, if you somehow are lucky enough to go to the Olympics, like view them in person, which one would you rather go to?
Blaine, I don't think I give a shit enough about the Olympics to go there. I'd go fuck off around the city.
I mean, that is very fair.
Like,
I would definitely go to an Olympics. Not the winter, because fuck that.
I
It's
think
cold.
I'd
It's
go
shitty.
to one thing to say I did, because you have to be able to say you did. But past that, I can catch it on YouTube later. I'm gonna go have fun.
Yeah, you would get to say, I was in the city that the Olympics took place in that one time.
Dude, and so you know all the places you're not gonna have any lines. Go to a theme park that day around there.
Nah, I'm gonna climb a tree and just have my binoculars with me. Just watch the game. Watch the games?
Be sure to be dressed as a bird so that way no one's suspicious.
That's a very important step. If someone comes up like, hey, what are you doing in the tree? I'm like, burp.
Tell them all about your cloaca. That'll weird them out enough that they'll walk away. No one wants to hear a bird tell them about their cloaca.
The place where they do everything down there?
I just whispered everything, but I don't think my mic picked it up. So let's do this again.
Everything. And we do mean everything. Go ahead, give it a Google, but not on a work computer.
Or do, if you're feeling risky.
So, what about the Olympics?
What you eating, Blaine? We're trying to talk about the Olympics here. Are you having yourself a nice little fucking snack?
Chicken sandwich.
Jesus, that came off aggressive. But also, like, what kind of chicken sandwich? And your answer better not be wrong.
KFC.
KFC, huh? That's wrong.
Oh yeah? What's the right chicken sandwich?
Oh, it's gotta be Popeyes, baby. Oh, Popeyes spicy chicken sandwich? That shit rules.
Nah, KFC's spicy chicken sandwich is better.
I haven't had KFC's, but I know that the Popeyes is the best one I've had, and so it's probably better than KFC's. I've tried plenty. McDonald's is okay.
That's false. That's false. McDonald's has the worst one. I mean, okay, so let me just talk about how the packaging of every single one of the chicken sandwich, chicken sandwiches that are in all these places. Why is it in a bag?
It's
Don't
always
throw
in
it
a bag.
in a bag. Why is it in a bag?
In McDonald's, it's fucking slathered in sauce that gets all over the bag. Which negates...
I mean, I like me a saucy.
Oh, me too.
Chicken patty. But with it being in the bag, it makes it just not good. Plus, the chicken in the McDonald's chicken sandwich, it's like the exact same one they had before. It's the shitty, tiny slice. At least with KFC's and with Popeyes, at least they have, that's chicken. But yeah, with McDonald's, it's just the shitty little patty.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, McDonald's is shitty, but that's Par for the course. It was okay. Certainly not worth. What were they charging for that? $8 fucking?
Are you serious?
Yeah, it was like $8, I think, without the meal.
Why?
Chicken sandwiches were hot. McDonald's was trying to cash in, baby.
They lost the war.
I think Popeyes is one of the originals. I think they still got it. I think they've been holding on this whole time. Burger King. I want to talk about Burger King's chicken sandwich wars entry, actually, real quick. Blaine?
I've not had the Burger King's Chicken Wars chicken sandwich.
Here's the thing about it. Burger King already used to have a spicy chicken sandwich. They've had it for a while. It was pretty good. I mean, well, it was okay, but if you got one fresh, it was really good. Their new one is much fucking worse. Oh, they reinvented it for the stupid chicken sandwich fucking wars. And they made it ass. They put ass in it, Blaine.
What'd they do?
I don't know, it's just not as good.
Let me guess, they put it in a fucking bag, didn't they?
Fucking probably, I don't remember.
Why? I just, seriously don't understand it at all. What's wrong with, a box? Or just, wrapping it up like normal? Why do you have to put it in a bag and, leave it sitting sideways? I just don't get it. There's no point to it.
It don't make no sense.
I mean, at least with both of our picks, they do have good chicken. They have, an actual, chunk of chicken breast, I guess, I assume?
Likely, yes.
Yeah, they have, an entire ass chicken. It's not like a patty like the regular McDonald's or probably Burger King or where else.
I think those two probably use chicken breast chunk instead of what's the word for it? Where it's so processed and they separated or unseparated. What is that called? Where they separate it and then they smash it all together for a chicken nugget and it's delicious but looks terrible? Mechanically separated. That's what they call it. Yes.
Yeah.
I don't think I worked at McDonald's for a little bit. I don't think their big chicken patties are separated, but I don't remember for sure. And things change.
And yeah, with Popeyes though, the only good thing that they have there is the Megan sauce. I hope they keep that around forever because goddamn, that's some good sauce.
The Megan sauce? What?
Megan the Stallion's. Oh fuck, what's it actually called?
I've never tried this. Is it spicy? I like spicy things.
It is a hot sauce, yes.
Ooh, I might have to try Megan's sauce.
Yep, it's hottie sauce is what it's actually called. Megan the Stallion's Popeye hottie sauce. But I just like to call it Megan sauce because it's weird.
I kind of like the play on words with hottie sauce. I'm easy to please, but I find that helps in much of life.
Yeah, that's what I like the most at Popeyes. Maybe their chicken sandwich is pretty decent, but if you're gonna go to Popeyes, you gotta get the Megan sauce. Hell, if you want, get your chicken sandwich and dump the little Megan sauce on top of your spicy chicken sandwich. It'll probably improve it hella.
Let Megan sauce my sandwich?
Let Megan sauce up that Sammy. But yeah, KFC definitely has the supreme one for me.
Like I said, I've never tried it, but I know Popeyes is better because I've had Popeyes before and it fucking rules.
I mean, honestly, I've had both. They're similar enough. I feel like there's not really a winner in this. Both of them are pretty top tier. The winner's Popeyes. That kind of terrified me.
I'm sorry, I whispered into my mic earlier and I wanted to try it again. It was a lot of fun, actually.
Getting real deep in there. But yeah, if you do ever get the KFC one, they're very similar. They're both top tier. Certainly better than McDonald's shitty ass one.
Okay, Blaine, you telling me that Popeyes isn't clearly the best is kind of starting to piss me off a little bit, so I think we gotta head over to the chill out tent and take a small break from it.
Alright then, calm that them their nerves.
Yeah, what's up?
You remember when I used to have a blender, right?
I remember when you had a blender. What did we do to that blender? What did you do to that blender? What happened to that blender? Why are you using the past tense?
Well, it was a very nice blender, and I liked it very, very much. Y'all know those Ninja blenders? They're very good blenders.
They're very good blenders. They have a great reputation.
Or so I thought.
Oh?
See, I'm a dipshit. So
Can confirm.
I was making up a smoothie, right? It was around Christmas time. I had, like, for some reason, I was given, like, a big-ass box.
What was it, a
was
yard?
Filled.
3 yards? I think it was a yard, 3 feet.
A yard is 3 feet, yes.
Yes.
Yeah, it was a yard of Snickers. Now, when I first got it, I thought it was, like, a full-ass yard of Snickers. Good one. I like it. But no, it's individual bars. That just so happens to be a yard in length. So I was like, I'm gonna make a smoothie, a delicious chocolatey smoothie, and I tossed in those goddamn Snickers bars into my blender. When I turned it on, and I might have broke it because of reasons. I put all the other requirements to make a smoothie, but I guess that Snickers bar was just too much for it. It eventually started just to get shitty and not blend at all. So I was like, I can fix this. I don't know shit about... I was gonna say being a mechanic, but that's not...
A blender mechanic.
The word I'm thinking. I'm a blender mechanic.
You gotta torque that blender's engine, Blaine.
Yeah, I don't know shit about how to fix anything. So, me saying, I can fix this, that was just bullshitting. That I full sent. So we flip it over. Basically tear shit out.
Oh yeah, I was there. We just opened it up and was like, okay, so what's going on in here? There was a lot of melty plastic flakes, and we're like, oh, this is clogging it up. And without a second thought was like, oh, we'll clean them out and try it again.
So we did, and you know what happened? It worked. For about 4 seconds, until it didn't.
And then we forgot to mention this before, there was a burning smell? That came back. I assume it was related to the plastic that was not in the place that it was supposed to be.
I'll be honest, I forgot about the burning smell.
Oh, it smelled so bad, Blaine.
I mean, hey, we fixed it, but we also didn't fix it. We made it worse. I learned later that there was a warranty. I could have sent it back, but after what we both did to it, probably not.
I might edit this out if this doesn't come through right. But if you want to know about what this sounded like, here's a recording I took on my phone, playing directly into my microphone to explain any sort of sound quality.
So yeah, that was very fun to do. I don't want to do it again. I do need to get another blender at some point.
Blaine, if you get a blender, I'm coming over. We're making pina coladas. Ah, I love a good pina colada.
Ooh. Fuck me up with a pina colada.
Pineapple, coconut, rum. Oh.
We're gonna toss in an entire coconut, right?
I'm fine with that. I fucking love coconut.
Everyone hates coconut for some reason.
I understand now that when you said entire coconut, you meant unbroken open, hard coconut,
yeah, of course.
Straight from the tree.
Yeah.
Toss it into the blender like a Snickers bar and blend it up. It's gonna work absolutely great, just like last time.
Yeah, I'm sure. Maybe a tiny coconut so it'll fit.
Do you know what I like coconut in? You ever put coconut in Frosted Flakes? It actually works pretty well.
Does it?
Yeah.
Do you just have, like, shaped coconut sitting around?
Oh yeah, you could just buy it at the store. You put a little bit in your Frosted Flakes. I actually put it in a lot of cereal. I like coconut, but Frosted Flakes is my favorite.
I didn't know you even had just coconut sitting around, I'll be honest.
Why would I?
I wouldn't peg you for a person to have coconut flakes, or shaved coconut, whatever you have.
Oh, they're great for plenty of things. They're great for bacon, and you toss them in cereal and it gets coconutty.
What are you baking with them?
Nothing. I don't bake a whole lot. But I have them around just in case, because I like the idea of baking something coconutty. I just haven't gotten around to it.
When you first said you were baking with them, I thought you meant you were putting them with bacon. The pork.
Oh, that would be awful.
That's why I was confused. Like, well, I respect it. I don't kink shame. But I see now, you legit meant baking.
Yes, I absolutely did. Not fried up in a pan, fatty greased pork bacon.
Coconut grease bacon.
Coconut greased bacon. But no, seriously, a little bit of coconut in my Frosted Flakes. Oh, it's great.
I feel like that could be good. Speaking of Frosted Flakes, what do you think about Tony?
Oh, I think about Tony a lot. He's a pretty good tiger. Everywhere he goes, people already know who he is. He's a tiger.
Honestly,
a mighty tiger. Am I going to get sued for this?
I completely forgot that was even, like, a campaign that they ran. I completely forgot about that.
I didn't know I remembered until I was saying it. And then I just kept on going. I remembered the whole thing.
I'm impressed. Though Tony is definitely not the most badass of brand characters.
Yeah, fucking right. Who else you got?
Well, Chester the Cheetah is pretty great. Pretty badass.
Oh, Tony could take that little scrawny motherfucker's ass in a fight any day.
Doubt that. I didn't know what I was gonna say, but, like, doubt that, brother.
Dude, look at him.
I don't know, does that even work?
Yeah, I think. What? Yeah. He's so scrawny.
Yeah, but he's also a cheetah, so he could zip around and be fast.
Yeah, Tony's a tiger. He could also zip around and be fast, and he could pummel that motherfucker. Listen, I love Cheetos. I love Chester the Cheetah, but it's just a fact that Tony the Tiger could kick his ass.
No, like I said, he's a cheetah, he's fast. He could just zip right around Tony and just get behind him and just beat his ass. Literally, because he'll just zip around him super fast.
Oh yeah, he'll take a couple of fucking pot shots. Maybe Tony will miss a couple of times, but it just takes one big slammerooski and Chester's out. He gone.
Also, I mean, let's talk about their attire for a second. What does Chester Cheetah wear? Shades. You know what shades do? They make you look sick as hell. What does Tony wear? A little shitty bandana wrapped around his neck.
I believe he also wears a jersey, which is nice because it just occurred to me that Chester wears nothing at all other than shades.
Yeah, shades, that's badass. Who are you more intimidated by? Someone wearing a jersey and a bandana, or someone just wearing just shades? Oh, you're intimidated by the shades. You're not intimidated by a jersey like, wow, nice jersey.
I don't know, I could be like, oh, wow, that's a sports person. They know how to get in a fight. Maybe they're a hockey guy. Hockey guys can fight. We talked about that.
But Tony's also wearing a bandana. If you want to take someone to the ground, just grab the bandana and yank.
Okay, and then you're going to make him mad. Like, Tony's fucking ripped.
Then he's going to be on the ground.
Tony's fucking ripped. You don't want to make him mad.
He's lacking mobility with his big muscles. Have you ever seen a bodybuilder? They can't reach behind them at all.
They can turn around, though, and swing a nice big left hook.
They have a turning radius of an 18-wheeler, okay? It's not going to be efficient. Tony is not going to be able to turn around on Chester, who is like a Lamborghini or some shit.
Tony's going to one-shot Chester with an uppercut to the chin.
If he can even touch him, he's not going to be able to get to him.
People can touch Chester the Cheetah, if you know what I'm saying.
Oh, good God, I don't like that.
Ooh, he gets around from what I've heard. You know what else I've heard, Blaine?
I'm afraid.
I've heard Chester the Cheetah don't come normal. How do you think Chester the Cheetah comes? Because I think
he's gonna blast.
It's a big old, just dusty puff of Cheeto dust.
It's like one of those mushrooms, like the puffball mushrooms.
Yes, exactly. And it's just, you know, he's getting there, he's getting to the end, and then he just says, oh, I'm gonna dust, and then just, and let me tell you, it's an ungodly amount. I mean, more Cheeto dust than is Chester's body weight, and it comes out in a single giant puff. That's what I've heard.
It's like when you got your cheeks full of powdered donuts, and you just try to speak with your mouth full, which is very disrespectful. Don't do that. But if you got a mouthful of powdered donuts, and you try to speak, and then it's just a puff of powdered sugar, it's like that, but with Chester's little red rocket.
Jesus, maybe I shouldn't have played in this space, because that was really bad to hear.
You started this.
Yeah,
you said we couldn't do a cum episode, but here we are, baby.
I did say it last episode. We're over half an hour in, so it's far too late for this to be considered a cum episode. It's just a cum joke.
A cum segment.
Yeah, a cum segment.
All right, while we're on the topic, what does Tony cum?
It's gotta be Frosted Flake frosting, right?
I thought you were just gonna say Frosted Flakes, and I was gonna like, oh, tough break, Tony.
Oh my God, they shoot out at like 30 miles an hour. They're actually very sharp at that speed. You gotta watch out.
That is the only way Tony's gonna win against Chester, just hitting him in the eye with a Frosted Flake coming out of his cock.
Wait, are Chester and Tony circle jerking now?
I mean, you did bring up the cum talk, so perhaps. Another thing I didn't even think of, where is this fight taking place? Or this circle jerk, depending on how you want to look at it now. Where is it taking place? Is it taking place in their natural habitat? Is it where, like, cheetahs live, where tigers live? Or is it, like, the factory of Frosted Flakes?
First up, Tony the Tiger's natural habitat is the field. So, jot that down.
Oh, duh, a soccer field. How could I forget?
Which is a great place to have a brawl. A children's soccer field? Hell yeah. That's where they're brawling.
Good thing you said brawling and not circle jerking.
Oh, no, we're back to brawling. They're not. No, Jesus Christ. I wouldn't.
Because circle jerking on a children's soccer field is the worst take.
That's not a good take. That's a Paltry Squabbles pro tip. Bad take.
Don't jerk off on a children's soccer field. Pro tip.
But aside from that, they're fighting on the soccer field. And, I mean, there are just children present trying to play soccer. And it's actually an extra little obstacle, right? Because they gotta play soccer around fucking Chester Cheetah and Tony the Tiger just fucking throwing down. And I'm sure the first 2-3 times it happens, everyone stops and just watches them. But after a while, everyone gets fucking tired of it, and just, they continue to play as normal. It doesn't fucking matter anymore.
It is two titans brawling. It's gonna take a while for this fight to go on.
Oh, certainly. So just play soccer around them.
We may lose some children, because they're gonna be, what's the word I'm thinking of? Civilian casualties.
That's the risk they took by being entertainers in this troubling time. I don't think children's soccer is for entertainment, now that I think about it.
It's for the kids, that's all.
Yeah, it is for the kids. They like playing it. And that's good for them. So what's their entertainment?
Children's soccer is not a spectator sport.
Not unless you're a creep.
Yeah, it's definitely for the kids, and no one should be excited to watch children. Unless you're a parent, obviously. If you're just, like, showing up to kids' soccer games on a Saturday afternoon, don't.
Don't do that.
If you don't
Stop
got
doing
kids,
that now.
Don't.
Go home and stop it.
Okay, if Tony has home field advantage, I think it's fair we have a Chester's home field advantage. I think that would be at a skate park.
I was going to say the cheese pits, but skate park sounds more real.
The cheese pits?
Yeah. Where you go to mine the cheese?
No, it's a skate park. I feel like I've seen...
They got tiny versions of Chester the Cheetah slaving away in the cheese pits, cutting the cheese down with their pickaxes and throwing it in their wheelbarrows to go be refined.
Oh, boy.
You know, the cheese pits.
I thought Chester makes the Cheeto dust with his tool.
Listen, it's sort of an input-output type situation. He gets down and dirty in those cheese pits. I mean, he's sucking on that cheese unrefined. That's going to do weird shit to anybody's body. Let me tell you. Unrefined Cheeto cheese before they make it safe for consumption? That's going to be bad for you.
It's like having crude oil before it can be turned into, like, gasoline.
Exactly. Now, gasoline is perfectly fine for you, but crude oil isn't. Just like cheese pit cheese isn't the same as Cheeto dust.
But yeah, Chester's home court advantage is definitely at a skate park, because, I mean, I feel like I've seen a Cheeto commercial with him at a skate park before.
It does just sound right, to be fair. I think Chester hangs around skate parks, yeah.
Chester being a cool badass wearing his shades and nothing else? Oh yeah, he would definitely be seen in a skate park.
But Tony could wreck ass in a skate park, too. Easy. He's fucking big and hard to knock down. A skate park's biggest advantage is you can use the concrete.
Yeah, see, I feel like also Chester's gonna be tight with these skaters, right? They're gonna definitely join in and beat the shit out of Tony. Like, all of them. All of them are just gonna pile on. And they're gonna have weapons. Skateboards.
If they're gonna do that, how are they gonna get their Frosted Flakes and be big and strong by eating it for breakfast?
You eat your Wheaties, obviously. Wheaties are basically not frosted flakes.
Wheaties don't have Tony the Tiger on the box, so they're not going to do.
They do have Michael Jordan on the box, though.
Shit, I don't think I can say the words Michael Jordan isn't big and strong like Tony the Tiger, because that's just not true. It did feel very good coming out of my mouth, though.
so say it.
Michael
say it
Jordan is not big. Michael Jordan's not big and strong like Tony the Tiger.
There you go.
One second.
Get into it.
1 second. Let me get a take one angrier. Just what? Maybe 2 notches angrier, but one more take. What was I saying? I forgot the exact words. Michael Jordan. I'm sorry. How did we get to Michael Jordan and Tony the Tiger? Oh, right. They're both on the cereal boxes.
Yeah.
Michael Jordan's not big as. Oh, see, now I'm too angry.
Oh
I can't
boy,
speak.
that was a yikes.
I'm too angry and I can't speak. One. Okay, that counted as a half take. One more half. Michael Jordan isn't big and strong like Tony the Tiger.
I like that. That's a good one.
Oh, that is going to be so bad to listen to until I edit it.
Besides, it's not just MJ that's on the Wheaties box. It's like every athlete, almost, basically. All the biggest, baddest, best ones are on a Wheaties box. You know who's never been on a Wheaties box? Tony the Tiger. I don't think. He could have been.
That's because he's already busy being on a Frosted Flakes box 24/7, baby.
Not as badass.
365. 366 every 4 years.
You know, Chester isn't even on every single Cheetos bag because he doesn't need to be.
Because
he's so
scared.
iconic and so legendary. He doesn't even have to be there to be known.
Because
like if you're picking up a Cheetos bag, you're like, fuck yeah.
If he's that easy to find, Tony's gonna find him and beat his fucking ass, no problem. He has to hide out in the cheese mines instead of being there for the Cheetos bag picture schedule. Because he's gotta hide out from fucking Tony the Tiger, ready to kick his ass.
No, Tony is just all appearances and none of the backup. He can't back up any of his shit talk. He's just gotta be like, yeah guys, I'm here. Remember me? I'm still here because I'm on every single box. Meanwhile, Chester's like, chilling back, like leaning in his lawn chair seat, like, hell yeah. Wearing his shades, being a badass.
Tony doesn't run the printing machines for the boxes, Blaine. Tony's on the boxes because people know that Tony needs to be on the boxes. Chester doesn't make the cut for the bag always. It really just depends on how he's doing, you know?
Oh, he's always doing fine, dude. He's always just chillaxing, vibing. I feel like Chester and Snoop are like best friends.
Nah.
I feel like they have the exact same energy, and they're just legendary beings.
Snoop wouldn't hang out with a wuss like Chester Cheetah.
Oh, he absolutely would.
A dude
hang
who
out
comes
with a
Cheeto
big
dust?
bad boss.
What?
Like Chester Cheetah.
Weirdo.
You think Snoop would hang out with Tony the Tiger?
Real,
what? Okay.
Real quick, this is a Paltry Squabbles apology to anybody who does come Cheeto dust. We really didn't mean to make fun of your issue, and see a doctor.
Yeah.
For yourself.
For that, if you're jizzing Cheeto dust.
But anyway,
or you can jizz into a letter and send it to us.
Don't. First off, we're not going to give you
No. If you're coming Cheeto dust, then yeah, jizz in an envelope and send it to us. But if it's just regular, don't. We want the Cheeto dust. Just
the dust. I think that's getting about as down into the dumps as it gets. That's about the time we call it, yeah?
No. I wanna know who would Tony be the closest, like, in vibe to of a celebrity.
Oh, okay.
Like,
yeah.
Chester's got Snoop.
Okay.
Who's Tony got?
Oh, okay. Big, strong,
someone
upbeat,
loud and
The Rock.
obnoxious.
Big, strong, upbeat, The Rock.
No, The Rock ain't that loud and
Dwayne The
obnoxious
Rock
like
Johnson.
Tony the Tiger.
Tony isn't loud and obnoxious. He's a big, strong
Of
man.
course he's loud and obnoxious. Big, strong, loud, and obnoxious. That's what Tony is.
As if.
So, you say The Rock. I disagree. Chester being Snoop, much more closely aligned. And I know I'm right in that comparison. But I guess, I digress. Chester would beat ass.
I'd clap Chester's ass.
Clap them.
I'd chap Chester's ass is what I was about to say.
Let's be real. We would all clap Chester cheeks. Chester cheeks. That sounded good.
Yeah, that's
there.
Maybe Chester Cheeks is the Paltry Squabbles mascot, and he looks just distinct enough from Chester Cheetah to not be a legal issue.
Oh, the thickest of Chester Cheeks.
Fat ass.
Oh, Chester Cheeks got the biggest of dumpies.
Actually, please, if someone could draw us Chester Cheeks, that would be amazing. Unless you don't want
Please.
Only if you're motivated to. I don't want to, like, request free drawings and shit unless you want to see
I
it
will.
and make it.
I will request free drawings, because I want to see Chester Cheeks.
I really do want to see Chester Cheeks. He looks legally discernible from Chester Cheetah, and one of the main differential factors is his just fucking badonkadonk ass.
Absolute dump truck. On that note, thank you so much for joining us today, everybody.
Hey, it was great to have you one more time. If you want to get in touch with us, you can follow us on Twitter, send us a DM there, or you can email us at paltrysquabbles@gmail.com. We're always taking topic suggestions. Please, we would love some topic suggestions. We'll name drop you if you give us a topic suggestion, unless you request otherwise, of course.
Yeah, be sure. I don't remember if you already said Twitter, right?
Yes, I already said Twitter.
Follow us on Twitter again.
A second time. Make a second account and follow us again. Please?
Oh, that's a good idea, though. Right there.
Do the same on whatever podcatcher you use, too. And as always, you'll always have us.
I love